Hey guys, welcome and thank you for watching. I just picked up this new APB here. I'm going to give you guys we're going to take a look at it and see what it's got going on. Got a pretty good deal on it. It's got some issues though. Lights aren't working on the marquee. As you saw earlier, I was able to clip the padlock off there and get in, but I still don't have this key here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the control panel here, and then I should be able to reach down below there and just disassemble the lock. You can see it's pretty filthy. I did coin it up. I put a quarter in there. Not working. None of the buttons are working. Steering wheel isn't working. It does have some burn-in of the high score that you see there. But it's the original medium resolution monitor. Pretty cool. I mean, burn-in doesn't bother me. Not on games this old. It's there, but it's, you know, it's not horrible. You can kind of see it right there. See the burn? Oh, yeah, you can kind of see it off to the right there. But so yeah, it's all here. Probably gonna, you know, when we fix this thing up, I'm not giving it like a full restore, but I want to clean it up and do a few things to it, and definitely take this off. And I don't know if I'll fill the holes with dowels and paint them black, or if I'll just find like some plastic caps. Let's see here. Oh yeah, this piece too. When I got it, when I brought it home here, that piece just fell off the steering wheel assembly there. And from looking at some other guys' APBs, it seems like that might be a common thing. The plastic might just break off. So we'll have to find a fix for that. This side has the art, but he painted over, or whoever had it at some point painted over the bottom part of the artwork, and I'm curious if maybe somebody did some graffiti on it or something. So we'll see if we can bring that back, see what's underneath. The artwork's pretty beat. I might just end up replacing it on both sides. You can see though, the cabinet's, it's in pretty decent shape. Let's take a look at the other side. Artwork on this side's a little better, but they had cut it. You know, maybe it was coming up, and so they had just cut that chunk of it off right there. Same thing though, pretty crisp on the bottom. Let's take a look at the back here. Filthy, definitely needs a good cleaning. See the Atari sticker there, and there, and there. A little FBI warning sticker. You can hear the fan working. It's loud. We'll probably clean up some of this stuff too. I don't know if I'll put new T-molding on or leave it. You know, I really like the vintage look of these games. I don't like them to have them pristine. I kind of like them showing their age, especially when they're as good looking as this one is. There's the top there. Let's take a quick peek inside, and then maybe we'll start with you know, giving it a quick wipe down and taking off the control panel, seeing if we can get that lock off and maybe mess with the lights, see if we can get those going. But let's take a look inside here real quick. Here's the inside, equally as dirty. Got a couple owner's manuals in there. We'll pull those out and check them out. We'll probably clean some of this stuff up. Definitely get it cleaned up on the inside. Got the board there. Monitor. It's funny, you can't even see the net glow because it's so filthy. Yeah, there it is. Pretty nice looking game, I think. You know, I picked it up for a pretty reasonable price. A couple things not working, but we're going to do our best to See if we can at least get it playing. Get it cleaned up a little. All right. Okay, release the latches inside. Now it looks like we got a couple bolts here we need to get out of there before we take this off. I'm gonna buy one of those tumblers so I can, you know, these bolts and washers and stuff, they're all rusty and dirty. It'd be nice to tumble these and then get all the rust off and then repaint them. I think it looks in pretty good shape, you know, considering you gotta remember these things ages too. See if this will just lift off here. Got this Molex connector here. I need this to rest on something so I can take it off. Let's see here. Set this down for just a second. Let's see, what do I got? Okay, let's try this. Brought over my garbage can, just need something to kind of rest this on. Sorry if that's in your guys' way, I'll get it out of there in just a second. There we go. Okay, that's a pretty easy unhook. Literally just this connector, that's it. Let's set this off to the side. Here's the underside of it too, if you guys want to make sure you can see that. Yeah. It's like a sensor here. I didn't feel like it was on too tight. That's kind of interesting. They're all making contact. That'll need to be fixed. See the little ring there is coming out with the button. That one doesn't feel right either. We'll get that all cleaned up and fixed though, but I think looks pretty pretty good. All right, let's set it off to the side. Get this out of the way. These screws over here. Okay, let's make sure. Let's try to see if I can get a work light. I'm gonna hold on here a second. I think this will be the best angle for you guys to see what I'm doing. It's not as clear as a picture as I would like. Let's try going out just a little. Anyways, I'm gonna try taking that. Let's see if we can just leave this light like this. Looks okay. I'm just going to try taking the nut off the back of the lock and see if we can then unlock it and get it out of there. So we're going to see what happens here. I got it loosened up here. Unscrewing it by hand now at this point. Okay. Okay. There this is. Let's zoom out here. Got that out. Now, let's get you guys back around to the front here. All right, let's work on, let's just take this thing off. This thing is, you know, they put these on so people weren't breaking in to the coin box here. Just notice how he's only got it covering the coin box. These were put here just so people, you know, couldn't stick like a crowbar or something in here and pry this open and get in there and get all the money. Unfortunately, to do that, you had to drill holes in the game. So, yeah. This one's pretty loose anyways. There's that. Oops. I can see a gigantic hole there. Yikes. Like I said, we might fill it with a dowel. We might. Let's see here. How are we going to do this long one? Let's see if we can get some light in there. Okay. Move you guys over here so I'm not in the way. So my big butt's not in the way. Okay. See how I'm doing is I'm getting on the nut. And back, I had it, and I'm just twisting. There it goes, it's loose now. Now I'm just gonna twist off the nut with my hand. There it is. I'm sure these have happened to many, many games. Okay. Get that nut on there. All right. So, and this is what type of condition the coin door's in. Not that great. I mean, we know it works because I pumped a quarter through it. Everything looks like it's there. Here are a couple more keys hanging on the back. One of them broke. 579. Looks like the same key that I pulled off when I reached in the first time. Now this one's different. I wonder if these ones, let's try this. Let's see if it fits in the back door. I didn't have one for that. Let's bring this over here. We'll test this out together. Oh yeah, you guys can see that. So no, it doesn't look like the key for that. It's weird. It's different. Let me look at this one again. Yeah, nothing. Oh, it did. It was just tough. Show you guys that. Yeah, ended up going in. Just had it was just kind of a rough fit. Well, that's cool. Got keys for the coin door and for the back door. Okay. So yeah, okay. Now that we got that off, let's work on just getting the. Let's see if we can get the marquee working here. See if it's any easy fixes. And if it isn't, we'll go from there. All right. Okay. Let's see if it's just light bulbs. That would be nice, wouldn't it? My Allen wrench is out of the way here. Okay. I want to be really gentle with this because I am just not sure how brittle this thing is. It definitely looks aged. We'll see when we take it apart here more, but couple screws, bust out the ladder from the top. I'm 6 foot tall, I could probably do it, but far easier with a ladder. This APB, by the way, too. This was kind of my, like I said, I don't necessarily want to do a full restore, but this was one of my winter projects that I want to get done. And I got the Donkey Kong right behind it. That one actually is in pretty decent shape and working pretty well, just some minor things, but that one I gotta fix some of the sounds on that aren't working. There's one. There's 3 on the top, by the way, but one of them's missing. The middle one is. I have a feeling that black piece on the steering wheel is going to be something I can't find. I've already kind of looked a little. So I got on eBay selling a whole control panel. Might buy it for parts, but he was definitely wanting too much money for it. Okay. Middle one's gone. Okay. Let's see if we can lift this thing out of here. That's it. We'll get that cleaned up for sure. Set that down gently. It's plastic. It doesn't look like it's brittle. It just looks aged and dirty on the overlay part of it. So, blue and red. God, are these like original bulbs? Oh, that's crazy. This one's definitely bad. Yeah, could these be original bulbs, or were they just buying? I wonder if I'll have to buy a red and a blue, or if regular ones will work. You know, regular ones will work, but I wonder if the color will look right. We're gonna find out right now. I can tell you that. Let's look at the blue one. So the red one's definitely the filament inside is a done deal. The blue one I can't tell. Cause it's like a solid blue. You can't see inside, but the red is see-through. So let's set these off to the side. Let's go get some bulbs and pop them in there. Is it filthy up in there? Not really. Yeah, huh. Yeah, cool. That'd be cool if that's all it was just a couple light bulbs. I asked him when he didn't do any work on this. I just asked him what was working, what wasn't. Lights weren't working, steering, nothing was working essentially. So hopefully we get lucky with some easy fixes. Let me grab some light bulbs. Be right back. All right, guys, we're gonna find out together. Just grabbed a couple LED bulbs I had upstairs. All right, let's get these in and then turn it on and see if we get anything. I hope. That'd be nice, huh? Easy fix. Not hacked up wires or voltage issues. Okay. Here's my plug. Be pretty cool. Let's see. Okay, turn it on. Here we go. Oh, that's good. Ah, very cool. Yeah. Oh, neat. What do you guys think? It's tripping me out. But very cool. Okay, easy enough. bad light bulbs there. I'm gonna clean up the marquee really quick and then we'll put it back on. Okay guys, got this marquee cleaned up. Let's get it back on here. What a cool game, you know. My story on this is I remember playing this, not a lot because it wasn't at the arcade we would go to. Let me take a look up here really quick. But it wasn't a gas station. And so I remember it being like a cool game, but it wasn't like a regular game I got to play. But every time I was at the gas station, I did get to play it. And it was an awesome game. You know, another one that I really want, but I haven't found one close enough, and they're so expensive to ship, is Lucky and Wild. You can get the games for pretty cheap. And I've seen working ones go for like $300-400 bucks. Problem is, it costs like $800 to ship it. It's crazy. So I'm waiting until one maybe shows up closer to me, and it's also a big one. It takes up some space, but all right. I think, yeah, you know, this marquee is a little bit scratched up. And definitely the colors are aged on it, but I'm going to leave it as is. Like I said, one of the things I enjoy about these games is their look, how they show their age. I don't want it to look brand new because it doesn't show the history of the game. Let's make sure. Okay. Before we screw it down, let's see how the lights look. Just being white light versus the red and blue. Let's see if it still looks good. Oh yeah, that's cool. I think it looks fine. Coolest, one of the coolest marquees. Tubin's another good one. There's some good ones out there, but this is definitely a cool one, I think. Okay, yeah, let's screw it in. Let me turn it back off here. We're gonna have to make sure that fan in there is functioning properly. That thing sounds like quite the mess when it turns on, very loud. Like I said, I'll get a tumbler and we'll tumble some of these. Some of this. I can tell you this: the two screws on the top were different than the ones on the bottom, so. I do doubt that those were original bulbs. I just kind of found it interesting. I guess I didn't expect to see the colored bulbs in there. But somebody's definitely been in the marquee a few times. It's missing a screw on top. They're different screws on top. Okay. That was too easy, but nice. We won't over tighten. Oh, there's a third one on the bottom too. I didn't see it. That one's missing as well. loosen this a little. Okay, let's clean the glass. You can see it's a little filthy down here while we have the control panel off. Let's clean that. Might Swiffer the bezel. We'll see. It's cool though because the marquee and the bezel are both kind of like those old faded colors, so they go together. We're gonna have to vacuum inside here later. This thing's filthy. Got some mouse poop in there, all sorts of goodies. And then not today, but like I said, we're gonna take the coin door off, take the coin mechs out. We're probably gonna repaint these. We'll find out if the bulbs have just gone out on the coin doors or what's going on. Yeah, it needs to be cleaned up. Oh yeah, we almost. Let's go back down here. Almost forgot one of the cool parts of opening the coin door. Let's look at it. Has this one got a counter on it? Oh, yeah, it's back here. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can do all this with. Let's try like this. Okay. 36,627. No, it's not working. We'll look into that. We'll get it working. We'll figure out what's going on. Get some power to it. Might be an easy fix. We'll find out.